Hey guys, Footy Manager TV here. Welcome to episode number 38 of my Lazio Football Manager 2016 Let's Play. First game here against Genoa is away from home in the league. And then also we have an away game after that against Inter. Not too many days break as well, so that's not going to be easy. And that's going to be in the quarterfinals of the Italian Cup. So a tough game in the quarterfinals. There's quite a few big teams remaining. Well, you've got Juventus and then Inter, I suppose, and Roma. I guess Juventus or Roma will get knocked out. Napoli hasn't even been good this season. Fiorentina, we did pretty well against them. An average rating, Riyad Mahrez did well in the game, 9.4, who needs a bit of a rest at the minute. We've been playing him a lot, and he's been performing pretty well in recent times. Again, he scored in a few recent games. He's been on international duty, that's why, so we couldn't use him. Which was a bit disappointing, but yeah, you know, I've been pretty happy with his work this season. And also an update, I'm going to smash this series out. Hopefully the rest of this series, the rest of this season, I'll be able to finish this week, because I want to debut my Manchester United save on the weekend. So hopefully I will be able to do that. We'll look to at least get 2 uploads every single day out of this series. I'll record a few episodes every day, and yeah, hopefully that will be all good, especially with this time in the season, Europa League, knockout stages, and the league as well is so tight, so it's going to be very exciting. I'm actually very excited to play every single game, so yeah, hopefully that does go to plan anyway. But I swear, this attacking 4, and when either Mahrez or Zivkovic, they've both done pretty well. Zivkovic, of course, been very impressive for only a 20-year-old player. He is a really good little player, isn't he? A good little attacking winger playing that inside forward role. But then you put Mahrez and also Sigurdsson. I think, some people think I may have overpaid a little bit for him. But the thing is, he's 26 million worth, and I signed him for 22 million. So, but yeah, there is more to be added. I can see why people don't think he's like an absolute amazing player. Like I said, he was a big signing, but only coming from Swansea. But it doesn't matter which team they play for. He is a great player, and he showed that already. You can't doubt that. And with the 12 goals in 14, yeah, he is a big signing for a team of Lazio's quality as well. If it was like Barcelona or Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, yeah, they wouldn't really be a big signing. But let's head on into the game now. Come on, Basta, score! Come on, yes, we do score! Nice little goal there for Andrea Bellotti, and he does score again. How about that? So we do score. It's been an interesting first half. We haven't really dominated, but we have got 56% of possession, which is pretty good for us because, as you know, we're a more direct team. We don't really try and keep possession as much as maybe other better teams would. So it tells you when we have more possession, we are actually kind of dominating, if we're honest. So Bellotti, on that second attempt, he is on fire. And what a time to be on fire. Hopefully he does continue for the next month or so. But as we head into the Europa League knockout stages, it's a perfect time to have a striker that's on fire. So we should be able to hold on to the 1-0 result into half-time now. Dusan Basta, he does pick up a lot of yellow cards, to be honest. But yeah, we do play a little bit of an aggressive game. You notice, like, sometimes all our defenders might get a card, or 3 or 4 of them. But we got to say, don't get complacent. Quite a few players are actually nervous. What's going on? This is only Genoa. What's wrong with you guys? Like, Stefan Radu is stressed. Why? You're an experienced player, Stefan. What are we going to say? You need to, or no pressure on you. That usually does work when a player's looking stressed, but not on that occasion. Yeah, that's a bit weird. I'm surprised. And Bellotti looking nervous, he scored nice and easily. So, is he actually nervous? I'm not sure. So with the next game in mind, you know, only a few days later for the Italian Cup against Inter, we may make a change. Dusan Basta, he has had a good game. Actually, Radu, he was nervous, wasn't he? That didn't really get fixed. So, Senad Lulic will come on. Oh, Anton Griezmann, not having a very good game. 6.4 rating. For a world-class player, we need more than that from him. Like, he should be a star. Like, he should be our Ronaldo and Messi. But he will take time, I think. But he's on 80% condition. We'll keep that in mind right now. Lucas Billier will come on. And I want to be keeping, I don't know, should I bring on Cataldi or Onazi? I'll go with Cataldi because he's got that superb morale. That coming on will be nice, and he's good, deep playing playmaker. He's just that, again, he's like an underrated little gem, like a little player like that who's not the best player in the team, but he gets the job done. He's at young age, he's like 22. You could see him progress for the next few seasons. Yeah, those are the kind of players I just love in my team, to be honest. They're not the best player, but they've got a lot of talent and they can keep getting better. Like when they're that 21, 22 age, I kind of really like those players because they should be first team ability anyway, or at least to rotate in the first team. And yeah, it depends. I like when they have well-rounded attributes, not really too many poor attributes as well, because then you don't have too much to criticize of them. But now we will take off Gylfi Sigurdsson, not really looking like he's going to do much in this game. We'll bring on Stefano Mauri because, again, you don't know, something bad could happen and Sigurdsson gets injured and we need to get some game time, some sharpness into Mauri. It's unbelievable how he's holding on to his technicals and mentals and they're not really going down. Physicals, obviously, that's hard to prevent. Again, the natural fitness attribute coming into play. I know I like to repeat it a lot, but if you're new to my video, say it's your first Football Manager video you've watched from me, the natural fitness, if that's really high, like with Mauri at 16, he can keep his attributes for longer. At least his technicals and mentals, they don't go down as much like physicals would. He just holds their natural ability. Generally, good players just have that. Like Ronaldo and Messi will be good players for a really long time, basically. So yeah, Mauri, let's keep the good form going as he comes on. So Sissoko with the throw in. I'm kind of afraid they might get a decent ball in. Pavoletti goes back, Sissoko crosses it in. And Rugani gives away a penalty. He has given away a few. That's very disappointing late in the game now. They've got Panagiotis. Really can't say. If he guessed the right way, the penalty was just too good there. That's really disappointing. Honestly, most times I'll get pretty mad like when I concede a penalty late like that. But again, there's still time enough, but is it enough time? Got to pause this quick enough. And I've made all changes now. We're going to have to go into the tactics and change something up. I was just looking at, I thought it was just going to be one of those wins where there wasn't too much action. You take that 1-0 win, but it's not going to pan out that way. We're going to have to go attacking late in the game here. We'll go to be more expressive, go route 1. Anything else, roam from positions a little bit more, and I think that should be it. And we'll go to the inside forwards, put them on attack, get them forward a bit more. Really need something in this last, less than 10 minutes now. And I think that's about it I can do. I made all my substitutions, so in a tough position. Can't make a substitution to change it up even more. So I just hope for something. Come on. Let's see if the game will decide to show me a highlight or just quickly get to the end of the game. Come on. We've gone attacking. Show me. Okay, pause. There's only a couple minutes left, but we'll go with the team talk. Oh, look at this. Every single player is nervous. Like, what kind of evidence was there for them to be nervous? Like, almost every single player. Assertively. Demand more. Like, why is almost every single player nervous? This is a very disappointing game. It should have been a win, really. We should have held on. That's a penalty. Rugani does give away a certain amount of penalties, doesn't he? Like last season he did, and that's going to cost us. It is annoying because we probably shouldn't have conceded. We didn't concede in just open play, so that's pretty frustrating to me. So say assertively, that's not good enough. We did deserve something more before our quality anyway. We deserve to do much better. So that gives Juve a bit more of a sniff. 5 points the difference now. We've still got a great lead, 5 points ahead of Juventus. Like, say if we won this game and I was 5 points ahead of Juventus, I'd be pretty content with that. So I'll take it as that. Like, we're 5 points ahead of Juventus, and we do need to, continue on and win some games. So, guys, here, Loic Remy is not happy, basically, because I haven't been playing him. So what are we going to say? Like, Belotti is killing it right now. What can I do? This is probably the most honest time to say it. I understand that you want to play regularly, but Andrea Belotti is in the form of his life, and that's actually true. It shows that every time to say it, but now it's actual thing, and he is playing ahead of you on merit at the moment. You need to ensure you're able to capitalize if his form drops off. See, he understands that, because that's true. He says, that's fair enough, boss. It's good to know you've actually got your reasons for not selecting me. I'll wait for my chance and make sure I take it when it comes around. Okay, guys, this is a bit frustrating. Apparently, Griezmann is ineligible to play in the Europa League. I thought the rule I saw before I signed my players in January, because I wanted to make sure there will be no BS, but it appears there is. Maximum of one player who's been registered for a European competition this season for another team. So, to my understanding, a player who's been registered in the same competition in Europe, like Europa League, and you sign him, you can still play him. There's one player you can do that with. But then, this same rule that is the complete opposite to that, it says players who have played for another team in the same competition are ineligible. Really? That's like the opposite to that, apart from just being registered. But if they've played, they can't. And that rule didn't even... Because I went to the Europa League rules purposely before I signed Griezmann, or even Sigurdsson as well. And that rule wasn't there, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I would have seen it. I would have seen it 100%, because I wanted to make sure. So, yeah, I already got angry. I did my raging at it first, but I'm not going to show that part, to be honest. It was a bit over the top, because, yeah, this is a complete disaster now. And there's nothing I can really do. Yeah, there's nothing I can change. So, we're fucked, pretty much. Let's just confirm. I guess we get Sigurdsson at least. That's the positive. So it appears that Rugani is happy to stay at Lazio. That's all good, mate. Just don't give away penalties and you'll be right. But we will be heading into the next game now against Inter. Again, away from home. This admittedly should be a much harder game, but I'm up for it. I'm up for this big game. And Andrea Belotti... well, Remy did say he wanted to have another chance, but because Belotti is in good form, so yeah, he's not really expecting to start, at least for this next game. Griezmann, I guess we have to do that. Griezmann to play... I don't even know. You can't play him in the Europa League now. Man, and I thought he could. The rule I didn't see. It's like they suddenly made it. That is frustrating. Yeah, again, it says I can register one player who's played in another European competition. Doesn't make sense, and then they make that other rule out of nowhere. Well played. But anyway, Mahrez has to make the bench here, and we will get rid of someone who's not really important, who's not going to get a... let's just take off Nogueira, I suppose. And, yeah, Zivkovic will come off, and we'll bring on Mahrez. They've actually started the same amount of games, funnily enough, 14, so I've kind of rotated them fairly, and he was just missing because of injury. Oh, not injury, well, a bit of both, like he was tired, resting from the international games. But I think we shall go into the game now. We need to play a strong team against Inter, that's pretty obvious. So, well, I guess Griezmann, he can just do the job for us in the league, I hope, and maybe the cup as well. Okay, goal kick from Handanovic. This could be a big play here if one team scores. Could be big for the game. It's Jovetic, Rugani, good position there. Belotti, Sigurdsson, he's going to really have to step up. Mahrez, Parolo, Griezmann. Oh, look at that. That's why I signed him. We're going to be missing that in the Europa League because I was fooled, but hopefully he can lead us to some success in the cup and in the league. And he showed that there, his quality. Well done, mate. That's why I signed him. Parolo, just nice ball to his feet, and just too powerful for the goalkeeper in Handanovic. Now it's Sigurdsson with the corner. Falls to Griezmann. Oh, can Parolo score? Oh, what a strike. It's saved by Handanovic. Sigurdsson with the corner. Juan Jesus clears that. He's on a yellow, so he has to be careful with all his challenges now. Heading into half-time again, we've got that 1-0 lead. Inter's only had the one shot on target. We've actually dominated. You see all these different kind of shots and chances we have had. We'll say assertively, though, don't get complacent. Things can turn around very quickly in football. Keep focused. Now it's Radu with the throw-in. Parolo. That's poor. His name should be Poor Rolo. Sigurdsson goes back to Rulli. Griezmann did well to win the ball back. Sigurdsson. Griezmann. Bilia. Every time Griezmann gets the ball, I'm just disappointed about the situation with the Europa League. Parolo. Basta. Finish. Sigurdsson. He's just going to have to come up even more. He's going to have to be a big signing for the Europa League, I guess. And still, in other games he plays, but Philippe Anderson is going to be the left winger, but he's still good. We'll have to rely on him, but Sigurdsson, how good is he? Now Griezmann goes to Parolo. Mahrez. Basta with the dangerous cross. Again, we almost score. Should have been 3-0 and game over. So here we're going to take off Riyad Mahrez. Hasn't really had one of his better games. Hasn't been a poor game. It's just, one of those 6.9s where he hasn't really had a huge influence in the game. So where other players have stepped up, like Griezmann with his goal. Look at that, 8.8. Oh, so fantastic he's been today. And that shows you how good he's played outside of his goal as well, with an 8.8 rating. But Zivkovic is motivated, coming on right now. So it's Alione with the corner. And Adair scores, gives them some hope. 6th goal of the season for him. Oh, really? Oh, I like this angle. You don't see it from this angle too often. Can we... Ranocchia just won the header, and Adair was there to smash it. Oh, Belotti hasn't had a very good game. 6.6, condition going down as well. It may be time for Remy to enter. Maybe he will step up. He said he'll prove to me that he can be good. So we'll see. We'll go complete forward. Changing the role of the striker as well to change that up a little bit. And hopefully can get a goal back, and that will be positive for us. Griezmann, we'll take him off as well. And Philippe Anderson, we've got to start getting back some game time into him. What a game Parolo has had in midfield. Just seeing some of the highlights, he did really well, but the 9 rating really sums that up. And just from an assist as well, so he's done a lot of good things. I want to see his stats at the end of the game. They would look pretty sweet, I would imagine. Even Lucas Bilia with the 7.9 and not getting an assist at all. So that's pretty decent when you get a high 7s rating and you haven't scored or assist for a midfielder as well. Like Basti's got 8.1, just good defending, plus he's got an assist as well. So yeah, that tells you a lot. We had some good performances. So it was a good win, boys. Well done. We just seem like we can keep winning games. Most games anyway. Couldn't last time out, but yeah. We're into stats. Anyone of note. I just realized this guy, Emmers, was playing, and he's not really a good player. Or he's a young player, but he hasn't got amazingly high potential. Makes me think, why did they play him? I guess, just a cup game. I don't really, play young players like that in a cup game. I just want to win. I think if you have a big enough squad, you don't really need to rotate those young players in. Anyway, Marco Parolo, just look at all key stats. Look, 10 key passes. So he's pretty dominant. And he makes tackles. He's a well-rounded player because he does everything. So guys, that will be the end of the episode. I'm still really disappointed about the Europa League situation because, as I mentioned, I wanted to purposely do that, make sure I sign a player who would fit into the rules. They said, I could sign one player who's been in a European competition like Europa League or Champions League, and I did that with Griezmann. I just was really disappointed because I pretty much thought that was the rule. I can sign someone who has been in one of those competitions and he can play for us. So, next episode, we're going to start against Sparta Prague. So, I guess Griezmann will play like the league games, Torino, or say Philippe Anderson. That's how we're going to have to play it out. But, hopefully you guys don't think I'm too bad at the game for missing out that rule because, just the way it pans out sometime. It's very disappointing because, I'm pretty sure that was the rule. Well, I could register one player. It actually said it, who played in another European competition. But I feel pretty let down by that. So I hope you guys did enjoy the video, and I'll see you guys in the very next one.